Boost your cottagecore experience in Minecraft by digging into the art of farming and cooking unique meals in Let's Do Farm and Charm by Satisfy. Let's dive right in. Starting out, you'll need to hunt down some wild crops for their seeds. I've found the plains to be the best biome to do this, having wild barley, emmer, corn, tomatoes, onions, beetroots, lettuce, carrots, and strawberries. Raiding the plains will get you really well set up for your farm. Now you can get these seeds set up in the traditional Minecraft farm and wait for them to grow, or if you hate those small water pits and want a little flavor in the mix, you can create sprinklers to water your field for you. Sprinklers can reach out as far as 8 blocks from the source as opposed to the standard 3-block radius from the normal water sources. After you get sorted on your farms, you may want to construct some silos for drying your crops. You have both a wood and a copper option, with the latter being the upgrade and allowing you to dry items quicker. These silos are multi-block objects that with each vertical layer can combine to make an even larger single silo. To operate these, you'll drop your crops or other objects in there and then wait until you open the door and out pops your finished product. One of my favorite uses for these is making fertilizer, an upgraded version of bone meal. To do this, you can dry bone meal to hit that extra state, or you can also dry rotten flesh, finally giving a use to those huge stacks of useless meat. Before we get cooking though, we'll need some meat. Unfortunately, my farm is struggling, so I'm gonna put this trough in here and load it up with some spare seeds, which can be consumed by any pet in the kennel whenever they're ready, so they can breed over time on their own time without me having to watch over them, and I can also clear those annoying spare seeds that are just sitting around. Now that we have some meat, we should make a meat grinding mincer and load it up with beef, pork, chicken, and lamb and crank the handle to get some ground meat. Not only does this duplicate our meats, but also opens us up to some fancy new recipes. Using the stove, we can toss 2 of our bacon in with a piece of bread and a little bit of coal for heat and get a couple of bacon sandwiches, a much higher food tier item than just meat or bread. For this next recipe, I want to make dough, so I'm going to need some yeast first. Luckily, this will give me an opportunity to show off the cooking pot. Since it needs to be on a heat source, I'm just going to go ahead and plop it onto my stove. And you see that little red sauce dripping out the side? That'll indicate that it is being heated properly. Next, I'm going to toss my wheat, sugar, water, and wood bowls in and wait a little bit, and now I have yeast. Even though I have yeast though, this isn't dough just yet. I still need to mix in some ingredients, including flour, which is just minced corn, barley, or wheat. The other ingredients include that yeast we just made and some water, and I'll just toss them all in this bowl together and stir until I have my dough. Now I want to make some fancy pasta, so I'm gonna have to mince this dough for noodles. But then the recipe I want to make needs even more than just a normal cooking pot. So I'm gonna go switch this one out for a red Dutch oven style roaster that allows me to cook even more. Same as before, I'm gonna put it over heat and then toss in my ingredients, in this case bacon, chicken parts, the noodles, butter, and a bowl. And then after a few seconds, I have my advanced bacon wrapped chicken pasta dish that gives the sustenance effect for 5 minutes. But let's talk about those effects for a second. Many of the new foods also give effects in addition to just the food points. Satiation causes your hunger level to deplete slower. Sweets boost your movement, attack speed, and attack damage. Rested gives better XP rates. Sustenance gives you hunger points every 6 seconds until it's full and then regenerates health once every 6 seconds. Feast combines the effects of both sustenance and satiation at the exact same time. Farmer's Blessing removes any debuffs. Grandma's Blessing does the same, but while also boosting your luck by 2 points. And then the rest just give you some buffs to your animal through some new feeds for them. Then that's all there is for the base Farm and Charm mod. If you like this video, be sure to check out the link video where we took a look at the Let's Do Winery mod by the same developer, Satisfy. Let us know what mods we should check out next, and as always, thank you so much for watching.